This is our first and only full day in Magnetic Island. We are currently on the Forts Walk. We had a bit of a stress to get here because we didn't book a car in the end. The buses are only one every hour, so we've ended up walking to Forts Walk, and now, well, we're still on the walk to Forts Walk, but it's a little bit choppy. It's also a very warm day. It's meant to be cloudy. There's clouds in the sky. They don't seem to be stopping the sun, but fingers crossed we see lots of koalas and it's all worth it. We have made it and we are about to start the walk. So it does say 90 minutes minimum and then 90 minutes minimum. We're expected to be more like 2 hours, which we're going to take it chill. This site's meant to be really cool. So it says here, the Forts Walk. So it's the most popular walk on Magnetic Island. It is, there's lots of World War II structures all throughout the walk as well. And this is also the most populated place where koalas are. Well, Magnetic Island is the place where there are the most koalas. So hopefully we see some. I am going to have to be quiet. It should be a very nice walk. I know we come out, I think somewhere near Arcadia. I've not been anywhere on Magnetic Island, so I don't actually know what that looks like. We are on our first lookout at Forts Walk, and this is Arthur Bay Lookout. It is very pretty. You can see someone sailing over there too. We've just seen our first koala.
Yeah, alright, it's pretty hot, but hopefully that breeze keeps up.
Of Magnetic Island, so it was actually hidden, a little bit hidden, so unfortunately Nathan saw it but not up close, so I did a little mountain goat climb, managed to get closer. Obviously still keep far enough away. We're all about respecting wildlife over here, but yeah, it was very, very cute. Awake as well, which is a rare sight for what I've seen. Normally they're fast asleep, but yeah, very cute. We're about to tackle the second half of the Forts Walk, which is where you're actually at the fort. This is where it gets a little bit trickier, so let's see how we get on. There's quite a few steps first. Wish us luck. Nathan's having a bit of a rest while I head to the lookout. So we're walking up the fort. It is quite steep. There's a lot of steps. So if you are headed this way, just be prepared. The first half of the walk is really, I wouldn't say it's really easy. It's pretty easy. And then you head to this. Oh my god, I'm glad he didn't come this way. It's so easy to just come do this walk for the koalas. And yes, koalas are amazing. I love them. I'm so happy I saw one. But I'm currently halfway up to the forts and it's so peaceful. The views are amazing. The history, I mean, I don't know a lot about history. I'm sure a lot of people have picked that up. But that's part of the reason I came travelling, is because I didn't learn well in conventional school settings. So picking up history from people or like actually experiencing it is the best way for me to learn. And I've learned so much even on this trip about Australia's involvement with World War II, which is amazing. But also there's black cockatoos. I've never seen them before. They look so cool. You are going to get so sick of me showing you views, but look at this. I thought I was at the highest lookout and now look at this. Reunited! I don't know what that was. But yeah, I would definitely say that track itself was not suitable for Nathan or anyone with mobility issues, unfortunately. There was a lot of steps and I even had to climb a ladder. In a hurry to do that again, but it was pretty cool. I don't think the views were anything missed though, so I do think, to be fair, if you were just going to do like the first half of the walk and then walk back, if all you're bothered about is koalas, you do see bears. You don't see bears, you do see birds. So I did get to see some red-tailed black cockatoos or red-winged black cockatoos. I'll have to check my app on. But yeah, they were so cool. Apparently they're rare, but that could be wrong. That's just come from my bird app. But Nathan had a lovely little relax. How was he relaxed?
Yeah, it was good. It's the getting back up that's a bit sore now.
But we've got about 1.5k to walk back, and then hopefully we're going to catch a bus to the beach. got our wallaby food and we're off to find some wallabies. Well, hopefully we find some. We've seen wallabies before. We have fed them, but not live. Live? Not wild wallabies. Definitely found live wallabies, I promise. These are rock wallabies. I don't know what the last wallabies we did were. What were they? Do you remember?
Which one?
The wallabies from Phillip Island. Were they not rock wallabies?
No, they're only.
Oh.
The
We'll have to find some rock wallabies. I've seen one wallaby. Unfortunately, it like scampered away. Didn't catch a picture of it, but I've seen it. It's so tiny. Like they are so much smaller than the other wallabies we've seen. But at least it's so peaceful around here, and I just want to give them my food. We found more wallabies, guys. These aren't rock wallabies, but I don't even know what kind of wallabies they are. They're just in a field today. I'm gonna go see them. Obviously keeping my distance again. There's so many wallabies in front of me right now. We've literally just sat and watched them. And they are so cute. There's little babies, there's little ones. They're so cute. One was just like sneaking up on me and I had no idea. I was too busy watching the birds and it was literally like sneaking up beside me. Nothing vicious. I think it was just interested because I've been sitting there watching for a while. As soon as it noticed that I'd noticed it, it was like, oh no, and ran away, but still cute. Good morning. It is day 2 of Magnetic Island and we actually leave today. So we are just having a bit of a wander. It's really awkward on travel days. Like no matter what time you leave, you just feel like you're kind of existing. It's not like a lot that you can do. But we have just been for breakfast. We've had a walk down to Horseshoe Bay Beach, which is lovely and peaceful. There's like nobody here. There is people down the bottom swimming in the stinger nets. But on this walk, it's really peaceful. We're then, I think, going to do the butterfly walk. So we're actually out of season. The season, I think, is around June, May to July, maybe. I'll fact check that, but it's not November, it's November right now. So it's not now. But hopefully we see some butterflies. Some of the butterflies on the island are absolutely beautiful. Problem is they fly so fast, you can't take photos of them. I have no idea what butterflies they are, but they just look nice. They're really pretty. We do need to make our way back over to Nelly Bay for the ferry. Our bus is until 5. We're not actually going to get to Cairns until closer to 11 o'clock. It's then a 20-minute walk from the station to our hostel. And I'm working tomorrow, so that's going to be a barrel of laughs. But what can you do? So at the minute, just taking it chill. We've loved Magnetic Island because it is just a slower way of life. Like everything's all about hikes. There's so much wildlife. We've seen swimming wallabies. We've seen koalas. We haven't seen the echidnas, but we haven't really done the echidna walk. But I do like an echidna. And then, yeah, we've just kind of chilled, haven't we? We had a really early night last night after all that walking and hiking. Actually, proper first world problem, but my Garmin says I only did 9,000 steps. My phone says I did 18,000. So a little bit cross about that, but at least we've got some sort of record of what we did. But yeah, here for a bit more of a chilled, relaxed day before our bus tonight. And then hopefully we do get a good night's sleep. Because, yeah, full day of work. And then it's straight in Cairns. We've got a lot planned. So keep watching. Beth and I set off on our grade 1 easy walk, but I don't know if we've taken a wrong turn or if we've just done something wrong, because this is the current scenario. And I have offered help, don't judge me. What have we done? Where are we? Why are we here? Oh my god. There's one thing to know about Nathan, he's stubborn. He will not accept help. The most he'll allow me to do is hold his water bottle while he climbs over. Don't panic, guys. I think we found the butterfly walk. This is looking much
Lab
more...
1, 39:49.
40 minutes to do 1K, apparently. I did forget to pause it while I was trying to figure out where to go. But yeah, this is like a more grade one rather than having a mountain climb. I don't know where we went wrong, but at least now we know. SAS, SAS survived, here we go. Why do you look like this after a great one? Have just finished our butterfly walk and we saw so many butterflies. The only issue is they are so hard to capture on camera. So nobody's ever going to believe me that I actually did see so many butterflies. We didn't see the nice blue one. I really should. What was it? The blue tiger?
Yeah.
Blue tiger. We didn't see any blue tigers, but we saw so many others. What was it? The common crow. There was a nice little green one that I'm naming the mint humbug if it's not a thing already. This is Nathan after his walk. I think he's in need of a beer. But that's it. That's our time on Magnetic Island pretty much done. We've gonna head off. Oh, we spotted a little bird. This is the thing with Australia. You never know when you're gonna bump into animals. Like we were walking through the forest there and all I heard was thump, 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 thump. And there were 2 wallabies. I'm guessing we must have woken them up, but yeah, they were very cool to see. They were fast, so fast. Here's another butterfly. Oh, that one's pretty. I don't even know if I captured it on camera. But like, there's just wildlife everywhere. Like everywhere. At home, I think you have to kind of, where everything's gonna be. It's very rare you would see something outside of like a nature reserve. But Australia is so cool for that. I love it. But yeah, Magnetic Island's pretty much done now. So we've done lots of walks. I'm sure Nathan needs to sit down. We've barely drank.
Yeah.
And what else have we done? We've done a lot of walking and a lot of seeing animals. But I think that's probably the best thing to do here. There are other people who've been on cruises or like little boat trips, snorkeling. We saw a lot of snorkeling. Kind of wish we snorkeled, but we're fine. We've had such a good trip. So on to Cairns. People pleaser in me is absolutely cringing right now. So if you have ever been to Magnetic Island, the buses are a bit strange. Like at the time that you've got one bus, 2 like turn up and you never know which is the right bus. So one will have 250 on, which is I assume the one we're actually meant to get. But then also at that time is one that normally comes and says school bus, or at least at the time that we've been there it has. And so this bus comes, everybody starts getting on it. So I was like, oh, are you going to the ferry? Because people we knew were going to the ferry were also getting on. But we have 2 massive bags and the guy just looks at it and goes, yeah, just get on. But what I didn't realise is that it has no luggage storage at all. And my bag's just in the middle of the walkway and I just died. Every single time somebody got on the bus, I just died knowing that they were going to have to climb over my bag because there was no spare seats. And bless, this lady was like, don't apologise, do not apologise, you've done nothing wrong. You have done nothing wrong, you're just existing, do not apologise. But yeah, the people pleaser in me is dying. And I know it'll mean nothing in about 30 seconds from now, but I just feel like everybody hates me. It's all right for Nathan, I could play the disabled card, but probably need to edit that out. Guys, we found the rock wallabies. That's so cute. Although they're not scared of people. The ones we saw yesterday were a little bit skittish. These are not skittish, I will tell you that. Look at this one. So you can buy wallaby food at the shops and things like apples, carrots. They do ask you not to feed them too much because obviously they start to get reliant, and as you can see, they're very used to humans. But definitely do not be bringing like bread or other, I think potatoes is another one that you definitely cannot bring them. They can have sweet potato, but not potato. So there's actually lots of signs around that say what to feed them and what not to feed them. I've still got one here.